Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Darksage Walker, and today's run is going to be a build suggestion. It's been a while since I've taken on a build suggestion, and I've gotten a few. Well, one of them I got is, whenever I get around to doing it, I'm not expecting to finish it. Just putting that out there right now. So, let's go ahead and pick up the Arcana that are to be used. And we're going to be starting with Fiery Yo-Yo, Bounce and Surge, a personal favorite, and Ice Spear. The idea isn't just that it's, a good projectile-based run. It's that it's literally only projectiles. Well, projectiles or traps. So even if I find a pretty decent... Pardon me. Even if I find myself a pretty decent melee move, can't take it. So that's what we're working with, and also different dash. And since we are working with the all-projectile theme, that unfortunately means no wavefront, but... that does mean that I can use Flare Rush. Flare Rush to me seems like the best option because that's going to offer me quite a bit in coverage as well as offensive options should I be able to use it that way. And I say, yeah, that works. Bring it on. Now, I don't remember what robe was suggested. I'm sorry. I hope that you don't mind me picking a robe of my own devices. For what it's worth, just because I can't remember what robe it was that you wanted me to use, I'll make it a little bit challenging on myself, and I do mean a little bit, and take the robe that gives me less health. Work for you, works for me. And... honestly, I think I'll just start wherever the game wants to put me. Now, what do we have here? Nah, I'm good. I think I'm good on those. Now, at some point or another, I'm going to start playing around with them just because they are, different and they can play with your run a bit. But if I may just be completely honest, a little lacking in the confidence for those right now. Okay, you are getting on my nerves. I've said it before. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I hate when something gets stuck in my throat and makes me sound weird. But no, I hate. Arc Sphere. I like. That's definitely a trap. But let's see what else is around. I hate elemental summoners. Storm Draft. Is that a projectile? It is. Alright, cool. Though I think I'm going to put that on RB. And no guarantee that I'm even going to keep it for the entire run. It's just there. Wait, why did it use both? Why did it use both charges at the same time? I don't understand you sometimes, game. Alright, I am playing quite poorly right now. Apologies to those of you who are expecting more from me, but for what it's worth, I also expect more from myself. Alright, so let's look for Anders. Because it's always a good idea to have decent relics, and at the moment I could definitely use something that offers me just a little bit of defense. And even though this is a very comfortable run for me for the most part, keep in mind that usually I'm also all about building for some form of balance or another, which is why that arc sphere is looking so good to me right now. Now, admittedly, we also had some pretty difficult rooms come up, so that would also go a long way to explaining why I feel like I'm getting beat up. But, alright, enough complaining. We've got Arc Sphere now. That should hopefully help us get through a little bit easier. It's also nice to see that on the first floor we already have maxed out offensive options. Beautiful. Looking good. Alright, that's not too helpful. That's not too helpful. Well, I mean, it kinda is. Token of luck. I mean, how do I really feel about that, honestly? We're gonna take that because, like I said, defensive options. There we go, it's looking a little better. It's looking like I might actually be able to work with some of this now. Alright. I didn't see any freebies around. That's a shame. So let's see if any freebies are discovered. Thank you, controller. That was perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. And we did get a freebie. It's just a matter of, do I want to get rid of it? And the answer is no, but technically yes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop that, we're going to drop that. Pick up the Mimic. Now pick those back up, and there we go. And yes, I could technically afford another throwaway relic, but I would rather not have I would rather not, so I can save some money for this floor. And hopefully get some Arcana upgrades. Ah! There you go. Away with you now! Alright, that little bit of extra damage is making quite a difference. I don't think I'd be able to one-shot those Cycloptic Sentries if it weren't for that. And we're getting extra damage out of our Arc Sphere now? Oh, baby. Okay, that was probably overkill, but oh well. Look at it this way, he probably deserved it for something. Sweet. Beautifully executed. I like it when a room goes perfect like that. Okay, so I do have Storm Draft that I can use to beat Atlas with and get myself a boatload of money. So that is high up on the planning list. But of course, we're going to first be checking in with Iris to see if we can upgrade. Alright, so assuming that I want to take this and look at the Arcana that I have, that gets decent scaling. These three get very good scaling. I am going to grab this, and we're going to hope to find some cooldown reduction items as we're going. Unfortunately, none of these are cooldown reduction. But that is okay. We have time before the increased cooldown gets to be nuts. And there's not even any indication that that's necessarily going to happen anyway, so I should maybe not be. Oh, here we go. I kind of found her. Hey, could you at least put up like a roadwork sign? Let me know that I have to make a detour. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, got up button there. Alright, embarrassing, but I can deal with it. Alright, so we get to upgrade Flare Rush and Storm Draft. Storm Draft also now destroys enemy projectiles. Alright. Like that. By the way, did I say Storm Rush? I meant to say Storm Draft, but you'll have to forgive me, I am a little dumb. And yes, we'll grab that. We just need to remember that the last hit needs to be with that. Alright, looking good so far. Now we just need to beat Atlas properly, and by properly I mean with Storm Draft, and claim our bounty. Pardon me. There we go. Done and done, and we've got lots of money to play with now. Ooh, water prison. That's a projectile, isn't it? Beautiful. And will work very well against Zeal and her mooks. Oh, and what we have here. Right, so we definitely get that to keep the gold rush flowing. Then grab that to boost our signature spell. And for a lot of you, this is probably like, yeah, no shit, Darksage. What did you expect? What did you expect to do with that? But keep in mind that not everyone who is tuning into this is incredibly likely to have, played and mastered this game. So explaining my maneuvers for either first-time players or just players with a little bit less, say, je ne sais quoi with the game, I am making explanations for. Okay, you can get out of here. Alright, so hold on. Oh, what? I mean, I hit somebody, so I mean, that's a good sign. Oh, that was just awful. What was I thinking? Oh hey, I don't even have to try in this room. Right. Oh, there's the Arc Sphere upgrade. And by all rights, I could take Toxic Bolus or Bolt Claymore. I don't really want to. I do, however, want to use this portal. Yeah, but you thought I was going to forget again, didn't you? Like, we're just used to you being a giant fuck-up, Darksage, is kind of what that boils down to. Ooh, I like it, but it's probably better that I stick with what I have. Well, actually, who is the third? Maybe I will take that over Storm Draft. Which, yeah, it's a little bit of a shame that Storm Draft didn't last the entire run. But also look at it this way, Storm Draft did exactly what we needed it to. And I am plenty pleased with how we got it to work out. Alright, so let's quick double check, see if there's anything here I really want. Not really. Ooh, Water Prison, you're so good. And Sidewinder's Badge should actually work really nicely with this. Remember, according to the calculations that we've been doing to determine number of extra hits, this should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra hits if things go according to plan. And the extra hits are getting 3 a pop? Yeah, that makes this Arcana's damage ridiculous. Now, let's also keep in mind, though, that this is with a lot of damage boost, so it is possible that the additional damage might not be as great without so many damage boosting relics. So, Dark Sage, why'd you just sit there and watch him like that? Mostly because I was feeling sadistic. Okay, yeah, that room can eat a bag of dicks. There we go. Liking that. And as much as I like Bouncing Bubble, and trust me, I do, it's one of my favorites, I think I'm just going to stick with what I have. Alright, now the name of the game is Play Carefully. Oh, he's dead. Oh, hi, it's you again. I don't know. I'm not sure I want any of those. Though to be fair, I thought about Titan's Equilibrium. And that would be a huge damage upgrade, but then I have to upgrade all of my Arcana again. And, you know, this late into the run, like we're on level 2-2 now, there's a good chance that that might not happen at this rate, so it's probably better just to stay away from that. We will be taking the paintbrush, though. I don't know if I have a lot of stuff that's gonna do that. You know what, I will grab that, though, and we need that. Damn, 215? Oh man, damage is getting nuts. Thank you, Fiery Paintbrush. I love you. Ooh, Fiery Paintbrush really making moves. Love it. Alright, now as much as I like Water Prison, I am going to switch it over to this. And by the way, yes, it does count as a projectile. Well, that was embarrassing. Beautiful. See, this is why I always advocate for your runs being at least somewhat balanced, so you have answers for when difficult questions come up. See, another challenging room over there. That's okay, I think I'm ready for it. I say I think because I've clearly not been playing up to my usual standards. There we go. Actually got through it without taking a hit. I'm surprised at myself. Also, as far as gaming news is concerned, yeah, I know about the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, Remastered Trilogy. Although I kind of want to talk about that in its own video. I'm just mentioning it offhandedly here, just to let you guys know, yeah, I know about the thing. And just kind of the latest indictment against the modern gaming culture. All fire all the time. Wonder if Iris is trying to tell me something. Hello, Doctor. Alright, so let's grab a cheapo. And we'll make a trade. Healthcare card. Okay, so not the greatest trade in the world, but you know, any savings is better than no savings. Oh, and to answer your question as to why I didn't do the RNG thing right at the beginning, my phone is dead, so it's not like permanently dead or anything. It's just, you know, battery needs some time. I overworked the poor guy. And that would make two things that you never want to crunch: your developers and your battery. I like that. I also like that. But, I mean, we have damage to spare. Let me grab that. Oh! I'm dumb. I forgot to change my Arcana back. Not that it made the hugest difference, but I'm just saying I forgot to change my Arcana back. Oh, I'm a bad boy. Agni Sparkler? Oh, right, because actually I do have something that burns. Never mind. That could actually be useful. There we go. It's a short-lived ride there, Firstborn's Gauntlets. But for a while you adorned my hands. And I hope the feeling was satisfying. Boy, he really thinks highly of himself, doesn't he? Shut up. Okay, that room was treacherous. So, I didn't actually show how Sidewinder's badge affected Fiery Yo-Yo. You're getting the chance to see it now, and hopefully it's giving you guys some ideas as to why I like Fiery Yo-Yo so much. Done and done. Give me my treasure. And dealing with the nitroglycerin barrels, another positive effect of having a projectile-based build. Good day, sir! Oh, I see you definitely have something I want. Actually, let's hold on to that for a little bit longer, and we'll get rid of that. We'll pick that up. And increase his signature charge rate. I love it. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that for the jewelry box. Just a little bit more consistency when it comes to my health pool. And yeah, apologies to Dr. Song. I love Dr. Song, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, that accidentally rhymed. Well, that was great. I just love finding all the dead ends. But Dark Sage, you typically go for 100% map completion on every level anyway. Well, and that's actually something I've been trying to change up about my gameplay, because I've noticed that unless I have something like the Cartographer's Quill, there's no real reason to do that. You just get enough map completion to... find all the enemies and basically tell them to stop bothering you so much, so that you don't have to worry too much about the additional mooks at the end. And that's really all you need to do. Now, if only I had a way to turn that into something else. But I don't have an adorable mimic here to pick up to turn that into something else. And I haven't exactly seen Cremire in a long time, so he definitely went back to Undermine. Ow. Yeah, you best believe this boy got a rocket on his arm. I'm a one-man rocket-propelled grenade launcher. You guys can go away now. Yeah, I missed! Alright, and we've got Bouncing Surge to deal with these guys. I like how C99's idea of creating difficulty with that fight is just to turn it into a clusterfuck. Alright, so at this point, I don't need you anymore. Grab that. You increase overall signature charge. I like it. But do I like it more than that? Honestly, I think I'm okay the way I am. But there's a part of me that's kind of wondering if I shouldn't grab the knockout boulder. Why? For funsies. And again, no. I'm just going to stick with what I got. Oof, got some real power behind these throws, don't we? Yeah, just a casual 128, why not? I thought you had me there for a minute, didn't you? Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for underestimating me and my strongman's hammer and the gloves of Gambit. My ability to heal off damage. But yeah, there you go. That is a build recommended by OtakuWannaB on my YouTube comments section. And if you guys have other builds you want me to try out, by all means, I'm generally up for it, unless the build seems entirely ridiculous. But even then, there's still a chance I might be willing to try it out, just to see how ridiculous it is. I've done just about every suggestion given to me, and if you guys have some really fun ones, definitely willing to continue trying, as I am all about learning more about how things work in this game, and willing to put in a little bit of effort to make sure you guys feel loved. So, once again, thank you guys very much for your time and consideration. Links to my social media will be in the description below, including my Patreon. If you're feeling super extra awesome, you can contribute to help make the dream of making this channel my full-time job a reality. Beyond that, I love you guys' continued support. Thank you very much for sharing some of your free time with me, and I will be seeing you next time. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you